If our government is using drones to spy on citizens, this is an outrage. Of course, everything they do is an outrage. Government gang stalking is an outrage. Getting neighborhood watch groups to gang stalk is an outrage. Getting your surrounding neighbors to gang stalk is an outrage. The government official responsible over a decade ago for starting this program deserves to be in jail. And if that's Dick Cheney, he deserves to be in jail. Our press talks about Hollywood, how there was silence and nobody said anything about the sexual abuse that Harvey Weinstein was perpetrating. Well, these same people in the media who are complaining about Hollywood are not saying anything about government gang stalking. They are not investigating if our government uses drones to spy on us. They aren't investigating if our police are abusing citizens with government gang stalking. Can you imagine that a citizen in the United States of America is gang stalked for over 10 years, mobbed, and that our police are doing it? In addition to radicalizing neighborhood watch groups, you cannot say that we live in a democratic government if a citizen can be gang stalked for over a decade in the United States of America. This is a fascist government. This is a banana republic. And Charles Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and Republicans, I won't even say them. There's no hope that the Republicans would ever say anything about it. But the Democrats, that's shocking that they are allowing this to go on. We have two political parties that don't respect the Bill of Rights anymore. It is up to us. It is up to citizens to expose what's going on. If citizens are being spied on with drones stationed outside their houses, I am being gang stalked by police. And why? Because in Newburgh, New York, I had a fireman neighbor who was a sociopath. You see how Trump, they talk about daycare in the White House? That's what my neighbor was like. He was narcissistic. He seemed like a 10-year-old. He didn't seem like a grown man. And that type of narcissist, we've seen it with Trump. We've seen how he went after that Fox female reporter and who didn't really do anything to aggravate him, and how he went after her as if she abused him mercilessly. And that's what this fireman did to me. Only our government empowered him to, through suspicious activity reports, through fusion centers, to make up stories, get together with mobbing friends, and he had friends in the neighborhood. This was a neighborhood where they were coming up from New York after 9/11 and moving into this neighborhood, a new modular development. And so he had lots of friends in the neighborhood, get together, make up stories about you, and I'm gang stalked for 10 years in the United States of America, and our press doesn't investigate it? What is going on is fascism. This is fascism. And the media people that complain about Hollywood are doing the exact same thing with our police. We had priests who raped children, and for years they got away with it because they were priests. Now we have police who gang stalk, and they're getting away with it because they are police. And nobody will say anything about it. And I accuse every single one of you media people as being enablers. You are enabling our government to do this. There needs to be an investigation into gang stalking police, gang stalking neighborhood watch groups, gang stalking firemen, gang stalking security guards. We need to know if they're using drones to spy on citizens. You are enabling an abuser, if you don't scream bloody murder and investigate U.S. government gang stalking, it's an abomination. And the politicians that started this in the Bush administration belong in jail.